Hey, Sheldon.
Hello.
Oh my God, you look amazing.
I find you guilty of murder because you are killing it.
Well, technically, the Supreme Court wouldn't determine a defendant's guilt or innocence in a criminal matter. They could only reverse or revamp a jury's conviction based on a constitutional or statutory issue.
Why are you laughing? His statement was factually correct.
You're sitting in my spot.
You don't have a spot. What is wrong with you today?
Maybe he's cranky because he's off his bathroom schedule.
Well, I can understand how that would make someone irritable.
Interesting fact. Irritable comes from the Latin, susceptible to anger.
Just because I used a word doesn't mean I want its etymology.
No, interesting fact. Etymology comes from the Greek
You
word.
are being so annoying. Stop it. And why are you two laughing?
Sheldon, he's being you. He's dressed as you for Halloween.
Oh. Well, so you're not laughing at him. You're laughing at me.
We're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you.
But I'm not laughing.
Then the first one.
Well, Cor, blimey, you look like a thousand tuppence, don't you, Mary Poppins?
Are you gonna talk like that all night?
Jif Willikers I am.
Isn't he cute? He's gonna get a spoonful of sugar later.
And I'm gonna sweep Miss Poppins' chimney.
Howie, can you give me a hand? I need to get some work done and the kids are climbing all over me.
You know what? I'll watch them.
You sure?
But I was just about to tell everyone why they're called Pennsylvania Dutch when they really hail from Germany.
Yep.
Thanks.
So, what do you think? Pretty cool, huh? And when our kids outgrow it, we can Airbnb it to other people's babies.
Honey,
You all right?
sorry, I haven't had a second to myself, so let me just go back inside, finish my report, brush my teeth, change out of my pajamas, make a sandwich, and then I'll come out here and laugh at your joke.
Ooh, as long as you're making sandwiches. You can laugh at that one later, too. I see your ramp. I'm coming for you.
You could try, but...
Gotcha!
Son of a bitch!
Want to play again?
No! Howard,
What?
I make more money than you.
You got yourself a good one there, buddy.
Come to a giant metal door.
I checked the door for traps.
There are no traps.
I use my wizard eye to see what's on the other side of the door.
Hey, that's sort of like how you used a doorbell camera to spy on your fiance.
It's nothing like that.
Your wizard eye reveals a monster.
Is it alone and unloved?
I guess.
I open the door and say, "Hey, Raj!" Why don't you just call her? I'm sure you guys can work this out.
I don't want to talk about it. Let's just play.
Okay, the Cyclops tells you that the enchantress you seek is staying at the Inn of the Dwarven Lords.
Really? An inn? All I knew is a concierge at a hotel. That's a little insensitive, don't you think?
I hadn't noticed that before you mentioned it.
Well, now that I've mentioned it, how do you feel?
Bad.
Shame on you.
Oh, it's freezing out here.
Do you like me to heat things up?
No, I want to get in the hot tub before I lose a toe. Oh, that is bright.
Yeah, a new neighbor put in floodlights. So, shall we?
No, I don't want to take my robe off under a spotlight. This is a candle body.
Howdy, neighbors. We haven't met yet. I'm Andy.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. You know, your new balcony kind of looks right over our fence.
You might want to put up some trees. We can see everything.
You can, but it's okay if you don't.
So, can you turn your lights off?
Sorry, they're motion censored. They'll go off in a minute. Just try to stay still.
What are we going to do about this?
I say we wait until his lights go off, and then I make hot, motionless love to you. Don't move, it's go time.
Can you come over here?
Sheldon, the deck is safe. You can walk on it.
Oh, that gets the heart going.
So, what's up?
I went down to the city code compliance office to turn you in.
Are you kidding?
But I didn't do it. I filled out the form and then realized that the unwritten rules of friendship are more important than the written rules of the city of Altadena Zoning and Planning Department.
Aw.
Really? Aw?
And you'll be happy to know that while I was there, I did look into your neighbor's balcony, and it is encroaching on your property line. I had all this pent-up snitch energy, so I reported him hard.
What did I say?
He's going to have to remove it.
So the good guys win?
Well, I don't know if I'd call you the good guys. You're enforcing a law on him that you're willfully ignoring yourselves.
All right, fine. So the morally compromised guys win.
Apparently so. Now, if one of you be kind enough to take me home, I need to use my bathroom.
What's wrong with the one here?
I'm sorry, I want to live.
Why didn't you invite me?
Because I know you. You don't want to float weightless in an airplane.
What are you talking about? I love doing crazy stuff like that.
Bernie, you got sick from the teacup ride at Disneyland.
Lots of people do.
We were still in line.
So you don't want me to go?
No, I want you to go if you're gonna have fun. I don't want you to go if you're gonna be miserable and ruin it for everyone. Which is a long way of saying I want you to go!
Thanks again for doing this, guys.
Of course.
So excited.
I'm glad you came. Howard made it sound like this wasn't your kind of thing.
He did say that, but here I am, so what does he know?
I'm sorry, I just didn't think you'd enjoy plummeting to the earth at 400 miles an hour.
I love going fast. Unlike Grandma here poking along at 70 miles an hour, am I right?
I've always wanted to do this. I'm an adrenaline junkie. Roller coasters, snowboarding, dating men who bathe with their dogs.
It was during a drought.
I'm a thrill seeker too. I've had to pull back since I became a mom, but I'll still jump on the back of a grocery cart and just roll through the meat section.
And I'm married to her, which is quite the ride.
Hi, I got you a surprise.
What? Oh, what's the occasion?
I heard you tell Hallie that story the other night, and I thought it was so sweet that Stuart and I turned it into a book.
The frightened little astronaut?
That looks just like you. Look how tiny and scared you look.
And the best part is, Stuart showed it to a publisher friend of his, and they're interested in it.
That is so cool. Absolutely not.
Why?
Because I don't want the whole world to know I was the frightened little astronaut.
Maybe you should have called it the bitchy little astronaut.
Once upon a time, there was a little astronaut who was sitting in a rocket waiting to go to space. And while all the other astronauts laughed and joked, he stayed quiet because he had a secret. He was scared. He had another secret, too. He was only pretending to be scared to trick the alien king.
Howie.
Fine. There was no alien. There was a bossy wife, though. We'll get to her later.